All right, so what's your name?
Turk, Letizia.
And your car number?
D1.
D1. Do you have a job outside of racing?
I do. Managing car sales at Diamond Gyms.
That's where we find you today. That's
Yes.
good. Very good. What about a wife and kids?
Natalie, been my wife for a very long time, and we have an 11-year-old son, Gavin.
Awesome. Awesome. Who's your hero?
I probably have to say my dad. He, started everything from nothing, and I admire that, and that's what I'm trying to do and set an example for my son.
He's a neat guy, for sure. What's your favorite racetrack?
That's a tough question. Obviously, Hales it closed down. I really enjoy going to Eldora.
Okay.
Have not been there, but a handful of times. Raced well there. And I'd like to get back there for some bigger events. But, our go-to is the good old Plymouth dirt track that we enjoy going to.
Yeah, absolutely. Diamond 42 at Plymouth this year.
At Plymouth, yeah. They stepped up, got us a race.
That's going to be fun.
It will be.
Absolutely. All right, what's your biggest racing accomplishment?
Probably retaking the track record at Plymouth, feature track record.
Awesome. Yeah. What was your first race car?
My first race car was a late model. It was a piece by piece put together late model. It was of a lot of my dad's old parts and a scrapyard engine that we put together, but we got it on the track and went racing. It was a used car from Ted Dolan Sr.,
okay,
and it was a reliable welding Pete Parker race car.
Sure. Those are fun days. What about your first street car?
My first street car. My first street car that I ever technically owned myself was a 72 Chevelle Super Sport, which was awesome.
Yeah.
But that came well after I started driving some dealership cars, which the first one that comes to mind was my Chevy Citation. That was my first car. That's
significantly slower than the Chevelle.
Oh, yeah, and significantly way not cooler. It had $350, so more rust than paint, but it got me from A to B.
That's great. All right, what's your favorite food?
Oh, that's a tough one owning a restaurant, but I would have to say a porterhouse steak.
Good. All right, so if we get a pizza, what kind of pizza? What's your favorite pizza topping?
Meat lovers pizza.
Okay. What's your biggest pet peeve?
Ooh, pet peeve. Probably with myself. I procrastinate too much on everything in life.
Yeah, I understand.
That would probably be...
Any pre-race rituals?
Ooh, no, not really. Not as superstitious. Had green on the race car one night. We ate peanuts. We didn't, not superstitious with any of that stuff. But rituals, not really.
Okay, right on. In the race shop, are you messy or organized?
Terribly messy. Terribly messy.
It happens. All right, so if we don't find you at the racetrack, where do we find you?
Unfortunately at the dealership, but if I'm not at the dealership, probably hopefully doing something fun with my son, my family, water skiing, fishing, something of that nature. Those are two things we like to do. Go-karting.
Yeah, awesome. All right, so who's your favorite race car driver to watch race?
To watch race? Before I could race, obviously I liked watching my dad at Hales Corners, and one of my other guys, other than my father, my two favorite guys, Whitey Harris, I enjoyed watching him. My dad bought his first real late model from Whitey Harris and Russ Scheffler. He was, to race against and watch race, the finesse he had was incredible.
He was a wheelman.
Yeah.
That's for sure. Very good. All right, Turk, thanks very much.
You're very welcome.